Yes. Finally back at it.
Yeah.
Excuse my presence. Excuse us for being absent for so long. I just had to get some work done with my teeth, you know what I'm saying? So,
nigga upgrading the grills.
Boy was out of commission for a couple days. Still,
Let me see.
I'm still not eating fucking solid foods, man. Whoa. I'm feeling a little better, so I was like, we gotta get back to it. I heard a couple supporters was asking where the new episode is at. So.
Yeah, man, that's always beautiful. That's always very beautiful and appreciated. And
I'm gonna let you take this episode though.
You gonna let me take that episode.
But we back at it. The Thedoncoreanddricanhippieshow Show. This is episode 122. We are your hosts.
Thedoncore.
And D.R.E. and we back at it. Like I said.
Like Jack Rabbit.
What's good, bro?
Regular shit, man. It's a Tuesday. You know, man.
It's Tuesday.
It's beautiful fall weather. First day of autumn, fall, whatever you want to call it. The season after summer.
I used to be like, why is it an extra season?
Autumn and fall. It's the only season that has two names, but we gotta remember that a lot of our shit is inherited from another country. So
yeah, from that European shit.
So it might have been autumn, and then one day Black was like, yo, it's fall. The trees are falling. The leaves fell. It's fall. But yeah, the first day of autumn, man, it's my season. I love this hoodie weather, as I stated before.
Yeah, New York has been hoodie weather for a couple weeks now.
2 weeks is brisk out here. Brisk, baby, like Sylvester Stallone commercials used to say. And it feel like it's gonna be a cold
Remember those
winter.
Clay commercials?
Yeah.
Them shits was hard.
Judge Mills Lane and all
I
that.
like those commercials. Yeah, that's when
You coming out the corner?
That's when Celebrity Deathmatch was popular.
That's where I believe that's where they got Celebrity Deathmatch from.
Probably.
The brisk commercial.
Probably.
That's when Celebrity Deathmatch was on Sundays, right after Sunday Night Heat.
They should try to bring a version of that shit back. On
I thought they did.
Shit. I think it's on Quickbeat, but I'm not sure.
I thought they did, but you know, I think it'll be dope. They got more celebrities and personalities. You know what I'm saying? So I think
especially with these new age rappers, the way they look like characters.
Yeah.
So you could put them in there like fighting.
Yeah.
And shit. That shit would just be dope.
Yeah.
Like you put like 6ix9ine against Trippie Redd because they been going at it, and you put them in clay form. That shit would just look funny, like right?
I have Treyway pop out. I could do that shit now.
Oh shit!
I could do that shit now. But all in all, it's been a beautiful week. We just finished week 2 of the NFL.
How is Pittsburgh not in his top 10 hierarchy?
This is this season.
Yeah, so far. They
should be in front of. They should be there in Tampa, shouldn't be. Exactly. But it's feel good. It's my season, man. I love it.
It's nice out here.
It's when all the people who most of the dirty people go in the house at this time, I should say it like that. Because you have to wear a little more.
Gotta wear layers, so it tells who's fresh and who's not.
Yeah, a lot of dirty people go in the house, and there's no more t-shirts and sharing clothes and shit, so I love it. I love it.
Going to buy white tees for $3 in the 99 cent store.
99 cents at the corner store now. So ain't none of that going on no more. And it's grind season.
Mm-hmm.
It's grind season. So we here.
Definitely. We're gonna take by the end of like probably like by around Christmas time, we're gonna take like two weeks off.
A normal break.
Yeah, cause this studio, quote unquote studio right here, we're gonna put under construction. We're gonna make some new changes, we're gonna make some new looks, and next year is gonna be a whole grind, 2021.
104 days left in this year till 2021. So hold on, people.
We'll give y'all.
Hold on. We got 100 days left to get out the worst year in everybody's life. And
yeah,
let's hope for better in 2021.
I was listening to I forgot his name, but the song "Wake Up Everybody." Remember that song?
Yeah.
I was listening to that shit all morning today because I was watching some shit on YouTube where it's like niggas is paying attention to the wrong shit right now. Like, we're gonna talk about it on this episode, a couple of this shit that I'm saying, like, people paying attention to that we shouldn't to, like, all these dumbass divorces and all this dumb shit in, like, the celebrity eye, you know what I'm saying? But there's, like, I just feel like all that shit is a distraction right now to this.
Always is.
Yeah, this bigger thing that's about to happen in a couple weeks. I gotta go register to vote. This is gonna be my first time to vote. I'ma just vote. If I don't vote for myself, I'ma just vote for whatever independent is there. I'm not gonna vote for no Democrat or Republican. But I do want to have my vote in this year. You know what I'm saying? Cause it is critical. If y'all don't want this new world order, if y'all believe in it, or this extra shit to happen, I think we gotta get Trump out. You know what I'm saying? Cause the government politics always have their next 4 or 8 years planned. So whoever is gonna beat him, they probably got it planned for that person to beat him, or they got it planned for him to win. So I think us as a people, we just gotta do what we always do and catch them off guard. You know what I'm saying? And do something that they not expecting. You know what I mean? So whatever that is, just put your mind into this for these next few weeks and just make your own choice. You know what I'm saying? And whatever your choice is, nobody gotta know your choice. That's why they got those booths or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? But make sure your voice is heard this year. I never voted. But
more importantly, don't just vote in the next couple of weeks. The most important election is in 2 years after the president, I believe. It's every 2 years. So it might be next year. So your local elections, I'm not too sure. But that's where your vote counts. So like when I hear people like you, I'll just use you for example, say this would be your first time voting. I understand why. The voting process is starting to be more explained now, to where people didn't really pay attention before we was growing up.
For me, it was always a
presidential shit.
The state that you win type thing. You know what I'm saying? So New York is like, whoever you think gonna win is gonna win for New York. You know what I'm saying? And I always felt, so I don't know, but
president-wise,
locally, that's where it's at.
That's your most important election. Because you could put, just like Obama was put in office, but people just took that as the win when even after that he said, I need y'all to get out there and put these people in these seats that is going to help me do what I need to do. Without that done, then you voting or putting a president in the House doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, you're not putting him with his proper team that he needs.
You got to put a team, you got to put his team with him. You can't have LeBron in there, you know what I'm saying, in the huddle, trying to tell the Nuggets what the play is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work that way. So when you register to vote, and if you are registered to vote, if you're not gonna vote for the president, you walk in there and vote for yourself, i.e. like I do. And when I told somebody that, they was like, you can't vote for yourself. Yes, you can. I didn't vote for Hillary or Donald Trump. I filled my name out because none of them earned my vote. But locally, I vote for judges, I vote for district attorneys, I vote for council members, I vote for mayors, governors, the people that directly affect my life and my kids' lives. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Happy Cuomo was where he was while we was going through what we was going through, and I voted for him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's really about. We gotta pay attention to the local elections when they come around. In the next couple weeks, we'll have, I spoke to Cottrell, so he's willing to come on, and just right now he's going through a hiring process. He's trying to hire someone, so he's doing a lot of interviews. I think this past weekend he interviewed like 30 people and some shit. He showed me an itinerary of 150 people on the list of one position. So he's doing a lot right now. So I told him once that frees up, probably in October, first week October, second week, we'll have him on here to talk more in depth into the politics, because that is his major and that's what his job is. And just inform the people more, our people, our supporters, of what to expect, what's really happening that's not being told to you, because we can hear something, right? We can read it, but if you don't understand the language, you don't know what's really going on until let someone what's being said to you. So he's our translator.
It's like a fucking contract.
Yeah, I understand most of, because I read almost into everything, but some shit I don't get. And I could try and I'd be like, yo, what's this about? And it's what he do. So we bring him up here, and so if anybody has any questions or thoughts as far as politics and where this country is headed, financially, economically, as far as jobs, housing, because that's his job. He works for Habitat Humanity and all that. So, you know, just send your questions in, whether Facebook or Instagram or on the comments, and we'll have them for them. We might even try to do a live show then. That way we get some questions, because people are tuned in and have some questions.
We might even do it at the spot, at the crib. I'll just bring all this stuff over there. We just set it up right there.
Yeah, that'll be perfect too.
So he won't have to move. You know what I'm saying? He could probably even still be working while he's talking to people.
Yeah.
So since we started there, we just gonna start off with the rest in peace to Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She passed away. Ginsburg. She passed away a couple of days ago.
3 days ago.
Yeah.
And that really affected Cottrell too. That was something he was telling me about. Like, yo, man, I'm hoping that she could hold on. She hoping she could hold on to the next election.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because now, hopefully, they hold it off to where the next appointed judge is not through Trump, because he already has 2 people up there.
Yeah, and hopefully it could be somebody that was under her already, that was really like behind her. You know what I mean? So, because it says succeeded by to be determined still. So
to be determined. One of those, I believe one of them are appointed by Obama. That's the other woman from the Bronx, Spanish lady. Forget her name. But
yeah, I think she was appointed by Clinton or something like that.
No, I think it was Obama.
Ruth Bader?
Well, she was
appointed
Clinton.
by Clinton.
Before her, she did a lot for women. And I think if you're not in tune with who she is or what she's done, I mean, they say when people pass, that's when people tune in, or I mean, that's cool. You might not have known, but now you can look it up. Man, a lot of women, as far as the biggest one I know, women couldn't rent or own houses unless they had a man co-signing with them, until she made it law. You know what I'm saying? That they could be head of household. So think about the impact that's had moving forward. Me and you both come from single parent homes of our mother. You know what I'm saying? Our mom. So
yeah, man, they couldn't be able to rent their home without a male or whatever. Shit, even
think about Madison.
Shit, even our grandmothers. They, you know, their man wasn't around, and they was living in Brooklyn, New York, in what, the 70s. And 60s, so probably just a couple years before that, they probably couldn't even get a project apartment. You know what I'm saying? Unless they had their husband with them. And then they had to get the food stamps, and he had to go and work, and you know how that
couldn't get the job, and so she did. That's just one thing that she had done, did or achieved while she was holding that seat. And you know, it's very important. If people don't understand what the Supreme Justice is, there's a legislative, executive, and judicial branch.
They the ones that run
the
shit.
Branch, my nigga.
They the ones that run shit. That's why when we told y'all that Trump just put in 6 lawyers last year in chairs for a lifetime, that's where these rules come from. These laws come from. These judges, they above the president. They're above all this shit. Like
when cases like Trayvon Martin, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, and the list goes on. When those cases aren't, or when they're not rightfully tried locally, and these people are found innocent, and all, that's when they say we're going to take it to the Supreme Court. Now, if the people that's sitting on the Supreme Court shares the same views as the local judges, then it's like running into brick wall repeatedly. Yeah. So you got to realize, that's what I said, locally, got to put these right people in these seats. You can't keep sitting at home and saying, I'm not going to vote because my vote doesn't count. You can look at that as far as president, because no matter if I vote or not, Biden is going to win New York. Yeah. But when there's 2 politicians in New York going at it that share different views. And you just sit at home and say, I'm not going to vote. Or you walking past the school while they telling you to come and vote. Vote Aki, vote Aki.
Yeah.
And you just like, nah, I'm going to go get this weed and get this bottle. My nigga, just go in there, cast your vote. That's it. It's really that simple. It ain't, I mean, most of the people that don't, you get some type of assistance from the government if you're not working. And if you're working, the government takes your money in taxes.
Yeah.
So either way, your life is affected. It's affected.
Yeah.
Right or wrong? Yeah. Now, what if one of these judges or presidents or somebody says, like, okay, what if Trump appoints another judge, right? I'm not sure if the vote count. What if they push for no abortions? Mm-hmm. They cut that shit out and make it a crime.
Because those are the things that she was fighting for.
That's what she was fighting for.
Gender discrimination,
exactly.
Abortion rights, search and seizure.
Right. Now, Trump says he's going to put a female, he's going to recommend a female. But that doesn't mean that female shares the same views as the majority of women. You could pick a female that agrees with him. Right? Mm-hmm. That doesn't believe in abortions and wants to get rid of it. It's not choice. So this is things that you have to realize, and you are solely responsible as an American.
Yeah, because if she ain't have the people to vote for her locally when she first started, she wouldn't have been able to get to
where she's at.
Yeah.
So I encourage people to look. Voting is cool. What do you need? The niggas that ain't doing shit. That's and I don't mean it like that, but that's in the street. That's scamming, that's hustling, that's doing all this shit. You need to see them going to vote for you to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Those the motherfuckers with the.
But sometimes that's what it is, though. A lot of people don't have a mind for themselves, and if they following somebody who's either the quote unquote cool person on their block.
That's why I try to get, because I have influence, and I chose to use my influence in a good way. I could have kept going the same route I was before and told my niggas to get in the car with me. And if they ain't getting in the car with me, I ain't fucking with you no more. Right? So I could have did that, and I said, no, this not just my brothers' lives, but I know their mothers. I'm seeing their aunts, their cousins, their grandmothers, their grandfathers. I understand I'm not no idiot. Now, there are some of us that don't have that fortune and get stuck and become the product of the environment we grow up in. Yeah. I'm not a product of my environment. I'm actually the opposite of the product of my environment.
Niggas trying to grow out that shit.
So, if I could tell people, there's a lot of people that don't want to speak out to the cool people, or you know what I'm saying? Tell them, look, bro, you influence so many people from your age and younger. Let them know voting is cool.
Even if you not going to do it personally.
But just that's what
if
you put out there.
If you could get 2 or 3 of them to just go and do it.
You educate yourself. I see what you're saying. Locally, right? Yeah, bro. So we don't have to deal with these bike lanes. So we don't have to deal with gentrification. And that's all the shit that we let happen to us. And I won't even say us, because gentrification was started before we were able to vote. It just happened gradually through the years. Yeah. So the ones older than us, let's say my brother age and shit, instead of doing the shit y'all was doing, or you could have did the shit you was doing, but just walk across the street and vote at 309. And then stop telling the kids younger than you that it ain't cool. It don't count. That shit is whack.
That it don't matter.
It matters because you live here. It matters more than ever because you, not only is it like a thought of what is happening in this country or how you see it. It's being shown.
Yeah.
Social media, I guess TV, and just the era we live in exposes everything.
Yeah, we in a digital era. It's just gonna show everything.
Right. So it's not a hypothesis. It's not a guess. It's not an assumption. You see what's going on. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get out there and protest. You ain't gonna try to teach the young boys behind you, yo, don't go the route I win.
Or you're not gonna vote. So what you really doing?
What are you doing?
Shit is pointless right now. And that's the type of feeling we don't need, that we pointless right now, that we don't have nothing to give. So
I was having this conversation. The problem with our people as a whole is we rather argue opinions than putting all opinions together in a pot and considering everybody's thought, and making conversation.
But then that just goes back to, like, you know what I mean, all that slavery stuff and all this stuff. Like, we gotta survive however we can, even if it's being greedy or selfish, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's just being brainwashed by the people that are doing it together. They stay unified while they separate us. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one thing that you got correct, that we need to work on, is unification. Like, and it's been working this year, you know what I'm saying, with all the protests and all the everythings. But now let's see what it really
Stop the sex bashing.
Now let's see if the NY Justice League and whoever, my son and all these dudes.
It was light skin, dark skin, not a little while ago.
Yeah.
And now it's literally male versus female.
Let's see if they go borough to borough in New York and just make sure groups of kids go to vote. You know what I'm saying? Now this is our march today. This is our protest. We going to the voters thing and we gonna vote today. And ain't no cop gonna stop us, and ain't no voters registration gonna stop us, and ain't no mail-in votes gonna stop us. Let's just go do it. And if they don't, we making a scene so that everybody can see it around the world.
What movie was that where they went around and just grabbed people up and dragged them to the voting booth? Like homeless people. What movie was that? I want to say it was Hoodlum. It might not be Hoodlum. Like, where is that energy, bro? Yeah. If we are the streets, and the streets is an entity in this country, now, because I don't just mean Brooklyn. It really, in the cities
all over the world, yeah,
and in this country. So the people that run these inner cities, bro, like, get on it, man.
Yeah, man.
Cause what you preach to these kids, they'll do.
They definitely listen.
They'll do. They get up, they see you going to vote. Yo, where you going, big homie? I'm going to vote. How old are you? 19? Come on.
Pull up.
Come on.
Then we gonna go kill somebody after. Whatever. We gonna go do some gangster shit after. Whatever.
Whatever you doing, cause I don't knock none of that, cause I come from that.
Yeah, we
I've
understand.
seen that, so I understand. I'm not somebody looking from the outside like, oh, they're killing each
why
other.
Is he acting
People
like
are going to kill each other. If you put me and this nigga in this room and we can't get out for 30 days, I gotta eat.
Something gotta happen. Damn.
We're not gonna be like, damn,
Piece of chicken just sitting there. Like,
bro, niggas gonna kill each other for it. That's the nature in human beings since the beginning of time. Cain killed Abel. Niggas put Jesus on the cross. Before us, right? Dinosaurs, his hair and shit.
Yeah.
This is just the way of life. So people together, it's always gonna happen. And it's gonna happen more in a community that's poverty stricken.
I like this stadium. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fire. I don't know what you breathed doing last night. But
yeah, with that we're gonna say rest in peace to Roof.
Get out there and do what's right, man.
And everybody, yeah, man, just do what you feel is right for you. You know what I'm saying? And right for your people in your neighborhood and whatever you feel. And if you don't know and you lucky enough to know somebody like we know somebody like his brother or somebody that's connected to that world, just ask a few questions. You don't have to get a whole dictionary and
just ask, shit. Cause they
just ask the shit that you want to know. I want to vote for this person or this person. What you think?
They whole shit is about information. So just ask them. They have it for you. They went to school, studied this shit, and then went to work and live it. So I don't like politics. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm me. I don't belong to no party. I'm a Ram Squad nigga. That's about it. I don't do that Democrat Republican shit. What are you gonna do for my people, my community, and how is it gonna affect my kids in the next couple years? That's what's important to me.
Yeah, because then I read this CDC report. Almost all the U.S. kids and teens who died from COVID are black or Hispanic. How is an airborne disease like picking? Oh, he's white. Let me go this way. This shit is weird to me, bro. Like, so, yo.
I mean, it's not weird to me though. I'm gonna tell you why.
That shit is weird.
What I see in the street, I'll see people with their mask on, but not their kids. When I see white people, everybody's masked up. Everybody's masked. My boys don't go nowhere without masked up, but you know how Ashley is. She's paranoid, so she don't play with this shit. She sprayed them down on the way in the crib. So what I see is we are more negligent. And I'm talking about just as far as coronavirus.
Yeah, a lot of people still don't believe it.
Right, so they be out there with their kids and taking their kids on trips and going to Kalahari Lodge and going to Disney World is open, bro. Six Flags is on. People are taking their kids out. And being careless.
So when we went to Hershey Park, this shit scared me so much that I didn't go inside, son. I thought they was setting niggas up. When we got there, it started pouring, raining, bro. They directing every single body in the park to the gift shop where the AC is blasting, bro. And everybody's wet, bro. No mask, no nothing, because you having fun in the park already.
Yeah.
Bro, they directed every single human being in that park into that one gift shop. I was like, I'm not going in there. Tay was like, why not? I was like, I'm not going in there. Y'all tripping.
Standing in the rain.
Y'all tripping. I'm standing out here because it's crazy to me, bro. But we haven't spoke about COVID in a while. I just felt like we needed to touch on that because it's still out there. You know what I'm saying? That bitch still
What's
out
happening
there.
now? Kids just went back to school, man. They just opened up for blended learning, sending kids to school. Not mine.
Listen, don't send your kids to school, man.
How you sending kids to school? For the past 2 weeks, they was getting corona cases in schools because the staff is there. The kids not even there yet. And you people are sending your kids there. To the people that have to do it, because you might not have your situation might not.
And I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to accept the option of the digital learning shit, because that's you letting them into your home. So if they see something on that camera they don't like, ACS case.
Yeah.
Don't let them in your home.
There's been a report that they seen parents smoking. And
Yeah, they're gonna see shit like that. Don't let them in your home. So I'm just saying, I don't think they should go back to school, and I don't think you should. Teach them yourself, whatever you can. You know what I'm saying? Until next year, next September. See how this year goes. The end of this year and the beginning of next year.
I mean,
because
that's not difficult.
But it's difficult for people like we saying. That's selfish. I need my kids to be in school for 8 hours so I could go do something. And now I gotta watch them all day. Nigga, it came out your pussy.
And teach them.
I thought you learned that when it came out your pussy that you had to take care of that all day, every day. Or it's gonna fall on his head before it starts walking. Or it's gonna get hurt when it's going to school. Or it's gonna choke on something that is... What are you talking about?
I like to speak subjectively, and I understand that everybody didn't grow up the same or have the same opportunities, but I didn't just learn from school. I was self-taught. My grandmother taught me a lot. My mother taught me a lot. My father taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just school that educated me. And that's how I'm going about teaching my kids.
Yeah.
You know,
You gotta be willing to do it too.
Bro,
you know what I mean? Like yourself.
Since Anaya is my firstborn and she's 11 years old, since she started school, every year, when I get her in the summer, I get a workbook for the next grade that she's going to. And that's what she has to do in the summer. A lot of people don't make their kids do any type of schoolwork in the summertime. They let them play, let them watch TV, get on their tablets, and they take them where they going. I buy her a workbook.
Then August 20th, read a book.
Then you trying to, cram shit. She's that's why Naya's like that. You know what I'm saying? So she's ahead because you can't tell me you can't.
It's not a school thing.
Yeah, you can't tell me you can't teach this to this human being because they're not this certain age, but in the next 60-some days, they're going to be teaching them this anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Apply it now. So the same thing is now. There are workbooks for each grade. There are literally Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, probably your close 99-cent store, Family Dollar, all that. Go out there, get the workbook. When they not listening and acting up, give them the workbook.
And when y'all teach
letters,
them about real life shit. And when y'all motherfuckers get y'all check in the mail, show them the check. Show them what each thing is about. Show them what they can take out their check. Tell the company I don't want this taken out my check. Show them the taxes. Show them everything. Show them everything. If you want to show them shit on the computer, show them how to sell water bottles on the computer. Right. Or t-shirts. Or shit that they got in their little toys that they don't use no more. My niece be watching the little kid. He be reviewing toys. He's 5 years old.
I don't let my kids watch that.
This kid get millions of... I'm like, look at this business. You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about, I forget his name. I don't let my kids watch that.
I don't know if it's... I don't know. But, it's almost... It's
little Spanish kid.
I think the one that she was a little white kid. I don't know.
It's a few of them. But they get millions of dollars for this shit, and I don't let my kids watch it.
But it's just like, I'm just like, teach them something. Teach them something that, because school's not going to teach you how to get it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready to start their own little video thing.
And when they start learning how to get it, they're going to start learning from their little friends to sell weed and shit. And you don't want that.
About to teach them. I'm showing them, like when I play my PS, they right there watching. So I'm playing Avengers, they watching. Bro, when they get old enough, when I'm giving it to them, I'm going to record them and game stream them playing. They're going to be good, and people are going to tune in. I don't want you watching what these other kids, nah. You take it away from what you could be doing. Let's figure this out. Since kids could be 5 and 6 years old and be multimillionaires.
That's what I be saying, bro. I've been telling my brother to send page pictures to Gerber forever, nigga. Yeah, man, that shit is bugged out. But let's get into this fucking there was some some music that dropped. Alicia Keys' album dropped. I was on it. You know
nice, yeah.
Alone. I mean, the single is Alone. The album is called Alicia Keys. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Subtitle?
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite R&B singer. One of my favorite R&B singers.
All time? Fucking
Probably not all time, but she's up there for me just because I fell in love with her. I keep on falling. That song was the shit right now.
I didn't see Alicia Keys shit. I'll check for it, but I was listening to the First Lady of Griselda, Amani Caesar. I love her. I love her. I think she's very dope. It's a full project? Yeah, bro. I believe it's 10 to 12 tracks. It's called The Liz. I actually was anticipating it.
Yeah, I saw Benny promoting it.
Yeah, Benny got 2 tracks. Benny on 2 tracks. It's 11 songs. Conway on 1 and Westside on 1. So, she got 8 tracks by herself. I like her a lot. She can rap. She can rap her ass off. Different flows.
First time I heard
her delivery. The Conway shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm a Griselda fanatic. Yeah,
so I don't.
So, I think I told you about it before. When they signed her.
Yeah.
I said they signed a female from Buffalo. Former stripper. Probably more things. She got that element that I want. Like I said to you, I love Rhapsody. I love Rhapsody. Don't never get that twisted.
Yeah, she's like the East Coast version of the City Girls. Like, give me that. You know what I'm saying? Like those Miami chicks that's talking that hood shit. She's
talking that, but she rap better. She rap better, and I love it. It kind of reminds me of like if Kim or Foxy was rapping in this age. That's what she reminds me of. She's sexy as fuck. None of these female rappers look better than her. Not Cardi, not Nicki, not Meg. Who else out there? Not none of the City Girls, not Mulatto, none of them. Amari Caesar is the baddest bitch in the game right now. Check her Instagram out.
She got a video out?
Yeah, bro, with Benny.
Yeah, I saw it. That's the shit that he was promoting.
She's sexy as fuck. She got the Buffalo Kids chain, slim waist. Like, you know, the body was done up, but she's pretty.
Yeah.
She's naturally pretty, and you can see that. That's what I like about her voice. Is sex. Her tone is sexy. Her delivery. She got flows. Check out Amani Caesar of the Liz, and she got plenty more projects up on Tidal and all that.
What's the name? Just dropped the project yesterday or today?
Who?
Rocks.
Yeah, Rocks just dropped. What's today?
The Brooklyn Kid, I believe.
Today, I think it dropped the 21st. Yeah,
it's a Brooklyn Kid.
It's a Brooklyn Kid.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
I'm gonna listen to it today. Of course, shout out to that boy Rocks, man.
OG of this music shit.
Day one.
That nigga been doing this shit forever, nigga.
Rocks was the one that was.
He got some sneakers out and clothing out too that he's been promoting on his show.
Word?
Shits, yeah.
He
know how to get to that paper, man.
You know what's crazy? I see Rocks post here and there.
Yeah.
Here and there, but shout out to Rocks, man. I gotta get that boy up here, man.
Again, yeah, we had him up here.
I know.
We gotta get him up here again.
I know we did. He sat next to me. We gotta get him back up here to talk about this project. Tune in today, cause I know it was dropping the 20-something. For some reason, I thought it was the 24th. But since you said it was out, it probably was the 21st, because I know it wasn't the 20th. And he wasn't dropping on no Sunday.
Apple Music announces new series Rap Life Live to be captured at HBCUs. It's like,
say that again?
Apple Music announces new series Rap Life Live to be captured at HBCUs. So like they doing like live music shows at HBCUs.
That's not what they're doing. What they're doing is setting up a camera crew at HBCU colleges to record the rap events that already happened, which you know about from going to Hampton.
Oh, okay. That's dope, though.
I mean, it's dope, but don't act like you're creating something, motherfucker. Yeah. That shit is
well,
already
it don't say create, it just says to be captured.
Yeah, be captured. Say that. They better give a whole background and history, because HBCUs, that's what happens.
They was at Howard first.
What the fuck else you think will happen there? What else you think is happening?
HBCUs getting lit, you know what I'm saying?
What do you think? Come on, son.
Yeah, what you think about this bullshit right here, bro? With DR.DRE and his wife.
Listen, you call it bullshit? You tell me your thought first.
She asking for $2 million a month, bro. What the fuck is that? She wants ownership of his name and the Chronic?
Wasn't even there for that.
What you talking about, mama?
She came around 96, I believe, right?
She was shooting in the gym?
96? They say they were 96, right?
She was shooting in the gym?
They say 96?
I don't know when they got
I know it's like 96, 97. I know it wasn't no 80 nothing.
Listen.
Okay.
When the Chronic came out? 94?
No.
92?
About 92.
Listen.
93.
Listen. First of all, you disrespecting me by asking for $2 million a month. That's disrespectful. Don't nobody need $2 million a month.
$60,000 for the cell phone bill.
A cell phone bill, $60,000.
$100,000 for the laundry. I mean, finish your thought, because I ain't even gonna say mine yet. But go ahead. I'm just going through the shit. 60. What phone she got? That's $60,000 a month.
I don't know, and I don't care. Like, but to ask for ownership of his name and his first album's name, like that's just a little too much for me to understand where she's trying to go with that. Because it just doesn't make sense.
Wait a minute.
It don't make sense though if you wasn't there.
Wait. that doesn't make sense of what her intention is?
No, I know what her intention is.
Yeah.
Because you know that you married hip-hop's first, you've been married, and he turned into hip-hop's first billionaire. But, okay, now I'm reading it more. Now I see. They got married in 96.
96.
Chronic came out in 92. He been using the name Dr. Dre since the 80s, since he was doing disco.
Since he was...
So before you probably... How old is this bitch? She's probably younger than him.
She is younger than him.
She probably was a little kid while he started using the name Dr. Dre.
Yes.
What are you talking about
Probably
right
a
now?
baby.
See, I can't go off like I want to because I feel my mouth hurting right now. I can't go off like
That's
I
what I
want
just
to.
said. You go ahead and I'm going to go.
But I don't understand that shit, son. Why you just can't be not fair with it? Why you just can't be like logical with it? Why do you have to overdo it?
Break him.
To try to break him. But I don't think it's going to work. That's going to work for her. She's not going to get all that.
Everything is not going to work. But just like any...
She going to get something.
A divorce is a lawsuit, bro.
Yeah,
it's the same as, especially when it's to that caliber.
It's a business deal.
It's a business deal gone wrong, and now you have to settle with your losses, right? What I'm going to say, niggas ain't going to like, excuse me. Bro, if you get married, right, and you rich, you should say, he married her in 1996. He was already who he was. I believe that Pac died in 96.
Nicole says the Dre trademark wasn't first filed in 1997 when they were already married.
That probably was, because I'm about to say this. Bro. Mm-hmm. He was NWA, Jerry Heller, and ECE getting raped. He left there, he went over to Death Row and was getting raped. Right? 96 is when he married her, so that will be the time when he was laying low from Death Row, when they was looking for him and all that shit, remember? Right?
Yeah.
So he was trying to find himself out, get his shit together. His next move is Aftermath. So that's probably when his business started getting right.
When he started getting his business right. Yeah. And probably just throwing her little
You ain't
shit
got your,
in.
because she could be younger than him, but smarter.
Yeah.
Because now you already who you are, so I don't think he met her on some street setting shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she probably, you ain't got your name copyright. Why don't you start your own company? No. You got
that means something.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the one thing I thought about. I'm like, she might be responsible for Dr. Dre crawling out of the dirt and taking off. Remember he said, give me one more platinum funk rap. You have to die. Yeah. Where's all the mad rappers at? Take a jungle in his house. That made out? Mm-hmm. I ain't talking.
But do you agree with what she's asking for?
No, I don't agree with what she's asking for. But on the flip side of that is, bro, I understand you were young, but I was young before too. And I understood even with nothing, if I marry someone and gain everything and she divorced me, she could take half. Do niggas understand the divorce laws in Cali?
Oh yeah. In Cali, if that's where their shit is under, it's different. You have to give.
Yes.
Look at that fucking bruise, bro. They had to find the vein right there. Oh my god.
Listen, it's nasty.
Then you gotta give her the crib and the car, and then when it comes to the essential shit, that's when you sit down with your lawyers.
Walk over here for a second, and then come back. Okay, so we know that clearly on the other side of the country.
JoJo Capone went crazy on that.
I'm waiting for that shit to drop, but we clearly know that on the East Coast, 3 hours ahead of them, right? We know that younger than him.
When real shit start to come out, niggas start to shut up. I don't know.
100. Who don't believe JoJo?
Okay.
But listen, if we know that from all the way over here, that divorce in LA is nasty because it is shown every time Hollywood couples split. Yeah. That is how I know of it.
That's how boy got crazy money from Britney Spears. Justin Federline, like, give me that. He was a nobody.
Okay.
And we was hype off that win for the mail.
We could name a few more that we not even thinking about because I'm not in tune with all these people's lives. But I'm pretty sure Bruce Willis and what's her name?
We know Demi Moore.
Demi Moore. It's mandatory that you give this shit up. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you come to some type of agreement. Now
it's weird to me because both, like, in that type of situation, both of them are heavyweights in the movie scene.
Bro,
and she got her own.
If she want to violate, she can
That's
violate.
what I'm saying,
and
man.
if she chooses not to, then she don't.
We bitch that women don't got enough rights, then we bitch that they have too much rights.
So, now this is my thing. He ain't married her at 13, 14, 15 years old. You knew this shit. Yeah. You already been fucking around in the industry. Yeah. Allegedly beat up Michelle, all this shit, right?
You been through contract shit. You should have read. You gotta put that.
Read.
You gotta put that prenup in.
Read. Why you ain't got no prenup? Because you was so much in love. That pussy was cool. You said, nah, I don't need no prenup to marry you. You dumbass.
You gonna hold it down.
Dumbass. So when I hear, oh, she trying to, damn, she violated. But you shoot for the moon and you land in the stars, right? Right?
Rest in peace, Pop.
Shoot for that moon, and if you land somewhere around the Milky Way, shit, I still came up.
Right.
So she don't get the name, and she don't get the chronic, and all that, but she get the $2 million a month, $60,000 for the phone bill,
extra crib, $100,000
for the crib, $100,000 for laundry.
These numbers are so retarded.
$2 million a month. $2 million a month is $24 million a year.
I know niggas on NBA benches that ain't making $24 million a year.
I know. Okay.
So in 4 years, she gonna have $100 million.
That nigga ain't have $100 million from the start of NWA until Aftermath.
Until end. Whoa.
I'm gonna say it again.
Shit that bothers me.
I'm gonna say it again. That nigga ain't have $100 million. I ain't say they ain't make it. I said he didn't have $100 million from 1988, right? 87 to 99, 2000, and he ain't make that $100 million that year.
So that's 20 years. That's 12 years. 12 years. Damn. That's what I mean. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Like,
you fuck the gym. You wasn't with me when I was putting on my fucking sneakers. I ain't even get to the gym yet.
Yo, it's hurtful, bro. It's hurtful.
It's hurtful, but bro.
I mean, I understand it at the same time. It's just
what
bothersome.
Are you doing?
Yeah, not paying attention to your shit.
What are you doing? So you telling me you like Jerry Heller, Eazy-E fuck you over, Death Row, chase you and do all types of shit, right? Fuck you over, right? Maybe you just left that shit. Then you come up, bro. You get two of the biggest artists in the past 20 years. You selling Diamond Records and all this. You put out one album. No, two albums. Chronic 2 and California. That's the name of it? The NWA shit.
Compton.
Compton.
Yeah, for the movie.
Yeah, the album. The album was fire. You put out that, and you put out Dre beats.
Then you become a billionaire.
To only get fucked again?
To get divorced.
That's what your life is.
That's what your life is. People fucking.
I feel that's my life. Shit always getting fucked. But damn, my nigga, I wouldn't have got married, bro. And if I'm getting married,
I wouldn't have got married if it gets to a point.
Gotta sign that prenup and check it, mama. In that prenup, I got you. The amount of years that we last, I give you $2 million, not $1 million. I give you $2 million. So 96 to now, right? That's 24 years. It's $48 million. And you can have one.
I'm gonna give you an even 50 with the crib.
And you can have the crib
and whatever kids we got is whatever.
Where the fuck Malibu. Yeah, you can have the crib in Malibu.
You know he got a crib in Malibu.
You got a crib in Malibu. You can have the crib in Malibu. You good. Or if you want the East Coast crib, you can have that. Whatever crib you want, you can choose. I don't give a fuck.
Let's just. If we not, I don't even care if we not at a point where we can't talk. But let's sit down with our attorneys and just get this.
How old is she? And this is the shit that I'll be talking about. To where remember I said to you, bro, I used to pray and like hope I made it to 33 just to see the difference in the pedigree of women. Right? Remember I was telling you this? Only to have to deal with this same type of shit that I've been dealing with when I was in my early 20s, a little bit of my teenage years. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they grow more into what they already are.
Why are you so petty?
I mean, every human does.
At 40-something, you 40-something years old. Why you gotta break this man?
And you sitting there talking about $2 million a month.
What he do? Cheat on you? He cheated.
Pretty sure you sucked a dick or two while I was in the marriage.
But let's just keep it like if she didn't.
Yeah.
He cheated on you? What?
You deserve it.
What? You not happy no more? What? It's just not love not doing it? Then just go. Listen, this is what I need to move on.
That's it.
Alright, we could do this. Blah, blah, blah. You ain't dealing with no broke nigga. It's the first
you always
billionaire.
gotta make it a fucking spectacle for everybody.
Why? You trying to write a book? You want
to get this $2 million a month, and then you want to go write a book that's gonna sell
what
a million
copies. You trying to do Vlad? This the shit I be talking about. It ain't just women. I mean for men too, because I see niggas going about shit the same way. Like, oh, come on, nigga. Like, you 39. Bro, do you know you 39? No? Well, your birthday coming up. You about to be 40, bro. You still moving like you 21. And I can say that because I'm 33, and there's people 6 years older than me that I've been around my whole life. And niggas are still the same.
That's why I want to see what's going to happen with this Ray J and this Cardi B shit. With their
but where did Cardi and Offset get married then? But he said he don't, she said she don't want that. She said she didn't want no child support or none of that.
Alright, cool.
See that meme that she said, I don't cook, I don't clean, that's why I cheat. Fuck you mean. That means you gotta stop playing. You women, you ladies, you females, if you consider yourself a hoe, thot, slut, whatever you
just
are, I'm not shaming none of y'all. I love you all. I love you all. But listen, if you trying to keep a man, if you trying at least cook, it's nothing better. Especially if a dude is working. Even if you're a little thotty and he a street nigga, you trying to keep him, rules apply too. That's what Chef Boyardee's for spaghetti or some shit on the stove when he walking in. That shit like that matters. So you got the ring and now you don't cook, you don't clean, you paying other people to do that, and you talking about your wet ass pussy on songs and.
He a down south nigga. That nigga not used to his chicks being like that.
He asked her to tone down lyrics, she couldn't do it. Like, y'all might as well be lesbian. Might as well do that. But I'm just saying, if y'all trying to keep and secure your marriage and your relationship and have it grow and build, when a dude voices something like that to you, like, yo, let's cook, you always want to go out. He ain't trying to spend no money all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like a home-cooked meal. Especially when you come from a home where your mother worked that stove. And I'm pretty sure Offset moms worked that stove.
Yeah.
Whether she was whipping or cooking. She worked that stove. You talking about you don't
down
cook,
south
you don't
women
clean.
know how to treat their men.
That's why I'm a cheat.
That shit was a weird parent anyways.
Yeah, I ain't get that. People liked it, but I didn't. And I didn't think it was gonna last.
I was surprised with that shit. Ray J shit, but
I understood why Cardi did it though.
Yeah.
Ray J got married in L.A. I'm pretty sure of it.
Oh, man. Princess Love look like she gonna do some damage.
He called for it, though. He said it's over. Yeah. He ain't got it.
But that's the shit I be talking about. All this shit is to distract us from what we started the episode with. So don't worry about none of these people's lives. They set.
And that's where a lot of the female bashing and men bashing comes from. I see online is from these celebrities' lives, and I'm like,
shout out to what's her name? Zendaya and Regina King. They won Emmys in their roles for their shows. The Watchmen.
Zendaya?
Yeah.
I never watched The Watchmen. You know why I never watched it?
It's that TV series, right?
Yeah, but you know it's that movie, right?
Yeah, it's around the movie.
Never watched that movie?
Zendaya won for Euphoria. You watched that yet?
No.
That shit was it.
When we went to the movies, they had that blue guy dick swinging on the fucking screen.
I never really paid attention to it, though. That's
I
a
don't
DC
know
joint, right?
what DC was thinking.
That nigga's like he's like the universe or some shit like that. And they
Bro.
had his prime showing. I'm like, bro, what's all this about? I heard the hardest nigga in there is the nigga with like the face.
My son Rorschach.
Yeah, but I never paid attention to it, so.
Yeah, it's DC.
Let's see where I want to go with this. Bobby Schmurder not coming home, bro. They denied his bail.
Bail or parole?
His parole, sorry. So he won't be home until 2021.
What?
Yep. You know, when he drops something, I don't know why.
That's foul, my nigga.
But I ain't gonna hold you. Let me get a pull of that.
That's foul, my nigga. Cause he took less time. He took more time, bro.
Now they probably come out the same day or some shit. But that's foul because he was supposed to come home. Shout out to Bobby.
2020 is ass. He shouldn't come on 2020. He should come on 2021.
Mm-hmm.
We here for you, Bobby. Fuck that. You heard?
That's my first hit since Thursday night, nigga.
That's nasty, man. I was looking forward to Bobby being home soon.
Yeah, I was looking forward for him to cover all that, being on a couple remixes or a couple songs that's out right now. That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
But
you checked in on any of your boy Kanye new rants?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that because what you think? Shout out to Deion Sanders. My son is the head coach at Jackson State University.
Hey, Black College.
Shouts to the guy.
Black College.
Yeah, man. HBC.
I should be prom for Halloween.
Prom.
I seen Wallow do it. I can do it better. I should be prom.
Kanye, when he was talking about like how they should break down the contracts and shit for people and shit like that, or just his rants in general. I saw a story that Jay sold his masters to get his.
Well, I mean, okay. I seen somebody.
Cause I don't know too much.
I seen somebody say this. Yo, Jay a foul nigga. Yo, this nigga a snake. Da 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 da. Bro, business is business.
Mm-hmm.
Business is business. One, and niggas is looking at it from the short view. Oh, that was his man. Da, da, da. No, it wasn't. No. He sold. I mean, he brought shares from his two mans to buy them out of the label.
Yeah.
Right? Niggas he knew before rap, right? Kanye didn't get a chain from Jay. We seen the video, didn't we? The crown of the Kanye, who put it on him?
Dang.
Who artist was Kanye?
Dang, Bash.
Who was he running with?
But
When it was Rockefeller.
Oh.
Who was he running with? Who was he running with, bro? Say his name again.
I don't know, cause he was.
Dame, nigga.
Yeah, but
who artist was that again?
Dang, Bash.
And when Hove made his power move, who did Kanye choose to be with?
Bro. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, he went with Hov.
I'm pretty sure everybody who was an artist under Rockefeller, masters got sold. It's part of his deal to become Def Jam president, bro. What do you think? Is just buying Dame and Biggs out, and that's the only business?
Yeah.
Is people retarded, dumb, or just living in a cartoon? They think that's just, the contract is just one piece of paper and that's the only litigation to it?
Yeah.
The legal term? You think he just goes from being an artist to president of Def Jam because he's Jay-Z?
Nah, because contracts is...
What the fuck is wrong? Yes, when I heard that I said, makes sense.
Yeah, I never, like, personally, nobody never gave me a contract for anything like this big.
I've read contracts.
But I've read contracts because I went to business classes and shit.
I've
like
read
that.
contracts.
So it's like
I read recording contracts.
You gotta look at
contracts.
You gotta look at the fine print. You gotta look at the little
most
stuff,
important
not
thing.
the big stuff that's there. You gotta look at the little stuff because then that's where it really fucks you over. Because you don't know if in Hov, like you said, his first deal, well, whatever deal it was for him to get his masters was to sell his best asset off. And
he got his masters and his baby. Remember? That's what it was.
But that's why Hov said.
So you think these other niggas ain't gonna be?
But that's why Kanye said, I'm not dropping my last album until y'all give me my masters.
You Tata, I'm Hov. You Tata, I'm Hov. And we're in the same place right now. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we've been got from here to where they were at.
Yeah.
And I come to you, I'll be like, yo, boy, these niggas talking about making me the head of Def Jam. I just gotta do da. What you telling me? This ain't I in the crew.
Yeah.
What you telling me, Notch? Nah, don't do it. It ain't right. You could get your masters, boy. What you waiting? Right?
Yeah.
What you waiting for? We in the building. Right?
But then it depends on
That's grimy?
It's grimy.
Or is it
becomes
business?
grimy with the actions after. Right? You still not holding your man down.
He was holding him down. But why isn't he holding him down no more?
Because his wife don't like Kim Kardashian.
That's why. And Kanye started to kind of bug out, bro.
Yeah. Kanye started doing his little shit, but
that's like your man fucking with some bitch that you see is changing him.
AKA,
I don't,
nigga that's not around us no more.
Right. I don't know if he spoke to Ye about it, but you go to nigga, you like, yo boy, you moving crazy. And he fighting you back to it.
Yeah.
Like we went through.
Yeah.
Then what? I'm not fucking with this nigga. I can't. He tried. He was right by his side.
These last few tweets though, I'm not too mad at like the beginning ones that he did, but these that he's doing now, I'm not too mad at because I guess he's trying to really fight this fight for ownership, but it seems like right now, it seems selfish. It seems like it's just his fight, and he's not doing it for all artists across the board. Because I could guarantee you, that's why he put his name on those records when he dropped all those records. Pusha T.
But what
I think he did that to fix his masters deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta drop a certain amount of music. That's why he did that. You know what I mean? In that time span, and they wasn't what we wanted. So I don't know what his contract is per se, and I don't know what he's doing personally right now. So
I consider it weird because as I think a lot, I'm not just thinking in the moment, but you know, what are your artists' contracts?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are the contracts for good? Are you fucking them over? Because I could guarantee you the only one that's pretty happy in that situation is Pusha.
And Sean.
I feel like Sean, that's just like a distribution for him. Good. I don't even think he's really like, I don't know.
I think so. He's one of the first artists.
Yeah.
But what happened to Boy from Brooklyn?
Designer. Burger.
What you doing with Tiana?
Yeah, because she definitely didn't appreciate that album.
And she ain't saying, she's staying quiet, but you know she don't appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing, love? You ain't even give her a listening party. You did that your shit. She ain't even hear her album.
Yeah.
And she ain't like it.
So that's
just like Nas ain't like his. Like, that ain't a good album, but what's Saha's contract? Just to write for you?
Just to write it, yeah. You just collecting money off that and you're not getting no ends of nothing else.
But what's your contract?
Yeah, he's not even an artist. He's probably like just a writer and shit like that. But then nowadays, I don't know
so
why people are so
to
pressed to get a deal. Like,
bro, Natch. I was trying to put niggas in the right place, right? And what was I saying? When niggas was crying and talking about they want a deal by this age, they want to, bro, you do it yourself, you make more money, bro. When we was teenagers, Koch was giving Jim Jones and gave him a deal for $10 for every album sold. He sold 225,000 copies for $10.
that's close to a million.
So why are you rushing for a deal?
Yeah, especially now.
And you can own, and especially now where you can own everything. And if you hot and you apply yourself and push yourself, Roy.
Yeah, because I see the podcast game. I be using some of our rap game tactics while we doing this because it's almost the same shit. You just gotta put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a deal per se. You know what I'm saying? If I could find a distribution for somebody to give us a studio to work out of and give us some money and
that's why I love,
shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I love $1 million worth of game and I watch Gillian Wild. This is why I watch the podcasts that I do and I don't try to watch the people that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Because we not going to bring the same things to the table.
Yeah.
Because I do that. I'll be dumb to say that I don't watch these podcasts and think, oh, okay, speak like that, talk like this, this type of energy. Yeah, hell yeah. I feel like I'm not competing with no other podcasts. Like, Joe teaches you, if you're a potter, a podcaster, whatever you want to label yourself, this is brand new. This is all brand new. And I love what he tries to do with, like, for creators of content, because that's what we are. We learn it. All this shit is new. So to compete against each other where we don't know the height that it can get to is retarded.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any type of sense.
Yeah, because fucking Trump was asking for Joe Rogan to be the narrator of the debates. That's how far that could go. That you can narrate a presidential debate.
Yeah.
He's asking for the biggest podcaster to narrate his.
Well, why though? Because he reaches more people than anybody
else. Yeah. So you gotta know your worth. That's the point of this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your worth. And if you feel like I might not even be worth that much, so if somebody could mold me, yeah, go get a deal. But
you don't have to rush for it, man.
I know what I do before this camera come on. You know what I'm saying? I know what I do after the camera goes off and you go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what we do. We know what we put into this shit. Yeah. So if somebody tried to come in and say something different, it's like, nah, bro, you just got better equipment. Just show me how to work that stuff. And I'll take care of everything else. Just show me how to use this monitor, this one, and I'm good. Leave us in this studio 28 hours, nigga. We good.
We good, man. We gonna take flight.
For real.
We gonna take flight, energy, and everything. Look at the energy and what we bring in here and when we're at the studio.
Well, excuse my energy right now. I'm still.
What I'm saying? I got you though. I got you.
I got you. Down.
You know, I'm usually laid back. I'll let you go, but I got it. So, just strive for ownership. And I felt like so if rappers we knew were just rushing for deals and not even thinking about how to read contracts, imagine the ones that got on, and we hear these stories all the time now.
Even like who we was talking about, Rocks. He dealt with the deals and shit like that. And what he doing now? Independent? He dropping sneakers and shit, nigga. If I sell 10 sneakers at $100, that's my money. You know what I'm saying? Like
the independent talk, because I think that's how we started, was how me and Rox really got close.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, I was just moving with a lot of artists, and he was like, yo, what you trying to do, though, Cole? I'm like, look, I'm trying to get a distribution deal, bro. If I could keep these niggas in the studio and out of jail, which didn't happen, but except for one. If I could keep them out of jail and off the streets and alive, keep them in the studio, I want to try to get a distribution deal for everybody,
yeah,
bro.
Man. Yeah,
And
man.
I didn't succeed, and I put that shit on me. I don't be putting it on anybody else. I didn't succeed in that aspect, but I'm still out here, man. So
but as long as you know where you fucked up,
even look at this. So that didn't pan out for multiple reasons, but it's on me, right? Look at the artists that came up behind artists that when we was out there, they have it in the palm of their hands. And I'm able to talk to them. They speak to me because we all came from the same area, and they know.
Like, oh, he keeps saying, I got the cheat code.
I got the cheat code.
And these niggas got a cheat code, man.
I told Wave that, and he'll tell you, I told Wave and them that before they was at the level that they at now, when they first recorded a video in front of the 99 Sister and all that on Ralph, I told them. I said,
that
don't
is infectious.
Stop. I told Mumu get well soon, and he was up here. I'm mad I missed him, man. I told him, I said, bro, you don't rap. But there's a million jobs in this shit.
Yeah, bro.
Just like what I'm trying to do. You're like, yo, bro, I hear you. Blah, blah, blah. So I've been pushing them before any eyes was on them. I wasn't trying to like, yo, let me get around. And no. Y'all do what y'all doing. And I'm going to support that shit 1,000,000%. Years later, look where they at. Shout out to Grammy Quay. Just came home almost a year ago. Mel's TV interview.
Mm-hmm.
I'm smiling watching this shit.
What?
I just was sitting in the car with him a few months. I told him, I said, son, you got the influence and the glow just like I do. I've been seeing that in you. What you do, they move.
Yeah, he didn't know the influence he had when he was younger.
And he knew. It
was just channeled
into something different. I understand that because I was that.
Where we come from, yeah.
I was that until I said, yo, you know what? Fuck these older niggas too. Remember that point, Notch? I'm like, son, fuck these niggas, bro. We doing what we want.
Yeah.
We doing what we want. I ain't hearing nothing. So he was like, he knew he had it, but now he told me, he said, I got it. I got it. And they gonna take off, bro. Yeah. They gonna take off.
But if y'all watching those big artists like these Kanye's and shit like that, just pay attention to the bigger picture and make sure you don't make that mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man.
So,
facts.
Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing on the grind right now, man. We appreciate everybody. Man. Any kind of art, any kind of music, any kind of clothing, all our people that's independent doing their shit, keep doing it.
Keep doing it and remain that, man. It's better that way. So in 20 years from now, you ain't thinking like dumbass Kanye. Cause that's my thing. You was more worried about Adidas, Louis, and all that other shit than you. Than where your ownership is. That's weird to me. And then you blame home so much. Dude, I did that 14 years ago, my nigga. So you have to go through that.
Have to go through that. Oh, any other type of news like this you want to get into? Because on this episode we're going to touch on the sports as well. Because
the dates.
Yeah. It's Tuesday. We might drop this Wednesday. So Thursday night football, then the picks. And then tonight is game 3 of the Western Conference Finals.
I know some shit.
Tomorrow,
I got
Eastern
some dope shit
Conference
we can do.
Finals.
For the first time with this episode. Nah, we gonna talk about that too.
Go ahead. So you want to do sports right now? We're going into sports.
I think so. I think that was all that was. Oh yeah, this weekend we had Summer Madness 10.
Shit out with that?
No, bro. On the app, you missed it because you did your surgery Friday. So I ain't even hit you. I ain't hit you to remind you or tell you log in, none of that. I knew you was in pain. But Summer Madness 10, URL on caffeine, it was free. Battle rap, man, is here.
She got crazy?
Yeah, it got crazy. It was good, man. It was very entertaining. It was exactly, we had Holmesy the God versus Bill Collector for the first battle. Ultimate Madness tournament final for $25K. Holmesy the God won.
Get that
money.
money.
They from the same battle rap team, so I'm pretty sure he gave his man a little hand.
You know what I'm saying? Bought him a little pound.
Yeah, but Holmesy cooked and he did his thing. We had Ill Will and John the Dawn. It was fire. I had Ill Will winning that. Yeah, I had Ill
Look
Will.
on Twitter, DK Metcalf and DeAndre Hopkins going at it. DJ Metcalf. Started my Rush for MVP campaign today. DeAndre Hopkins. Started my Kyler for MVP campaign today. Let's get it. What you want to do? NBA first?
Hold on. Let me finish the card.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
We had Ill Will and John the Dawn fire battle. I had Ill Will winning 2-1. We had, let me see. B-Dot and T-Top. That's a battle in the drop. I'm gonna let you watch that. You know, that's Giddy Man, T-Top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I had, it was a crazy battle. That was the best battle of the night.
That nigga hit me the other day.
Yeah, I got to hit Giddy. That was the best battle of the night. I might have to watch the last round again. It was that good, so I couldn't call it. You had Calico versus A-Verb. Battle of the Midwest.
Oh, A-Verb. Those some niggas right there.
You see, you know that.
Yeah,
Cause that's DVD
yeah.
shit. St. Louis, Detroit, BMF, and all. Yeah, I had Calico winning. Calico was cooking. A-Verb looked a little shook to me. Geechee Gotti and Charlie Clips.
Charlie Clips.
Yeah, man.
He came from his thing?
He passed it through. Most of them, but you know, Wildin' Out is finished, so.
Gotta come back to the money.
Gotta come back where your money is, right? He got his ass cooked.
What?
He tried, but it's a different
animal.
animal.
Rusty?
Yeah, and it's a different animal now. Geechee Gotti is that nigga official Crip, LA shit. Yeah.
He hard too?
Yeah. He the champion the past 2 years of battle rap. He got the belt. He kicked Charlie ass bad. Yeah, he was talking nasty to him. I never heard nobody talk to Charlie Clips like that to where I'm like, damn.
You know I like battle rap. I just don't go out my way to watch
was
this
violating. Nigga, you got the blood of a snitch. Nigga said your mom. Nigga, he was violating his moms. Nigga said, oh, your mom. Because remember he said, nigga, my mom's against my family. My mom's raised me. Talk about my pops, so he want. Charlie said that against Rex.
Yeah.
This nigga Geechee. That bitch still lay with a rat. No, it was nasty. Then we had Rum Nitty and Reed Dollars. That was a fire battle. I had Reed winning, man. I had Reed Dollars winning. Then you had K-Shine and Chess.
Okay. It was good?
It was good.
Oh.
I had Shine, man. Shout out to that nigga
They
Chess,
kind of remind
man.
me of the same kind of like, they come from the same kind of like
I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go.
Like they both aggressive but smooth with it. They both got bars, gun bars, all this other shit. But K-Shine just a little older, a little more ahead of him. So I would accept that answer that you just said.
Now,
but Chess is fire.
I'm gonna say that.
Chess been fire since
I showed
the
y'all
first
him,
time
right?
I saw him in person. And I now remembered him from a DVD. I was like, damn, this nigga's young, bro.
I showed
but
you.
He got everybody on his shit because he nice.
I told. Yeah, when I showed y'all him, he was 16. See, and you would say that. That's what I was gonna say, cause you not battle rap savvy now. You know, but you not in it. So when you said Sean, they kind of remind me, cause when we first seen Sean with the white tee,
it was almost the same thing. Yeah, a young skinny nigga trying to wild out on niggas,
barking on niggas. Yeah, so I see.
But Chess was always nice, but he progressed a lot too.
Chess is
because I watched Mad His. I don't know why it pops up on my. I know why. It pops up on my YouTube channel like his music videos.
Oh yeah.
But it's because I follow your boy Clip and he direct most of his shit. So his music is hard. Chess music is hard.
Chess music is fire. Chess is fire, man. Yeah. That's the voice of the young people, man. But Chess is great. That's what I'm gonna say, cause people just like
niggas is legends and niggas don't even know it themselves.
Yeah, yeah. Sean just showed. He just vetted him.
You need to sit this nigga down. We gonna get into it too.
He just vetted him. That's how I looked at it. Like he was just
big bro. Then like
he was just like here, but Chess was here. You know what I mean? And Chess went first. So he rapped, and when Sean went, it's like, yo, this nigga's wildin'. And like, I know Chess, so I always tell people I like to keep it real than lie to a nigga. Like a lot, I know not everybody, but a lot of people are gonna lie to you and will lie to your face. I'm gonna tell you, you were great. Don't let nobody tell you no different. I might have had Sean all three, but not all three clear. Not all, like one of them rounds, I might have edged it to him. But it's because he went second, you were 5, but then he went second. I'm watching it live. I gotta watch it again. But just looking at him, I'm like, oh damn, this nigga Sean is kind of doing all that shit, performing. You know, get you going. It's entertainment. So, but it was a dope battle, man. And I feel like anybody that's standing in front of Chess after that, good luck. Good luck.
Like Tay-Rock after that.
After Daylight. Yeah. Good fucking luck. And Tay-Rock battling Murder Mook.
Oh, it's about to be on. That battle gonna be crazy. I might have to watch that.
Yeah, I gotta pull up. It's like October 29th or something.
I might have to watch that shit. Let's go into basketball.
Yeah, it's a good start.
WNBA playoffs in full swing.
Just started?
Yeah, bro. I forgot to bring it up. Even what's the name? The NHL is in the Stanley Cup already. Tampa Bay Lightning against the Dallas Stars. I think Tampa Bay up 2-1. I'm just saying it because we talk.
Ain't no teams I know.
Hold on. Let me just pull up the
WNBA star. I know my.
I think Connecticut is still in it. Let me see. Yeah, the spot, cause you know it's
They come on early, right?
Yeah, but with the WNBA, the first 2 rounds is 1 game eliminations.
Yeah.
So right now we got these are the last teams that we got. We got the Sun and the Sparks. They beat the Sparks, so they out of here.
The Sparks is out.
Connecticut and the Aces now, Las Vegas Aces. And Shorty from the Las Vegas Aces won the MVP. Asia White, I believe her name is. I forgot her name. Then you got the Lynx, Minnesota Lynx, and the Seattle Storm. So those are the last. That's the final 4. That's the final 4. Today the Connecticut and the Las Vegas play game 2. So
what time is that?
It comes on at 7. So if Connecticut wins, Las Vegas is out. And
what?
Yeah, cause it's a 5-game series.
No, Vegas is fire though.
Vegas is fire. They got
all teams is good.
They got Angel McCoughtry still. They got Asia Wilson. That's her name, Asia Wilson. But Connecticut got Skylar Diggins Smith. She just got married.
Got married. Maya got married too. To the dude she broke out of jail.
Yeah. So that with the WNBA, we'll see. When they get to the finals for that, that's when we'll really break it down.
Soon to Maya more, man.
Let me see. Hold on.
Man, you better watch the Sun, man. Mercury. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Phoenix Mercury. Excuse me, lady. Diana Taurasi is Kobe, B.
They got eliminated.
You said the Sparks got eliminated.
Like, look, this is when the playoffs started. Let me see, I got the whole bracket right here.
You said Phoenix is playing.
Alright. First round of the playoffs was Connecticut against the Sky. They beat the Sky. Where the Sky from again? That's Detroit, I believe.
Yeah.
That's the Detroit team. Then you had the Washington Mystics against Phoenix Mercury. They won. So those are 1 game eliminations.
Mercury won. That's what I'm talking about.
Then you get into the second round where you had Minnesota beat the Mercury. There's 1 game elimination, remember. Then you had Connecticut beat the LA Sparks.
Oh, okay, so Mercury out.
Now we in the semifinals where we had Connecticut beat Las Vegas. Now they got game 2. And game 1 is over here. Yeah, this the best of 5, so you gotta win 3.
So it's the Lynx and...
It's the Minnesota and Seattle, the Lynx and the Storm, and Las Vegas and Connecticut. Those are the final 4. Then you got the finals after that. So that's getting lit. And like I said, the Stanley Cup, whatever with that. But let's get into the NBA. Where you want to start? East, West?
Oh my God.
East?
Start with the East.
Miami and Boston.
Heating up.
2-1 right now, right?
Should be. It should be. It could be. I don't like that should, but it could be 3-0 now. The boys said 5-6. I'm staying with it. I'm staying with it. 5-6, bro.
I got 7. I said 7. I still got it going 7.
You think Boston could win 2 more games in this series?
Yeah. I just see Miami winning, but it's just going to be a good series. Those first 2 games could have went either way.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It could be a good series and then early. And it looked bad. But you look at the games and you're like, nah, these are good.
Yeah, because Boston blew leads in every game.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
19-point lead. But that Miami team is so scrappy, bro, that it's hard to, like, stay away from them.
That's why I think they're not an easy out against the Lakers. I don't think they just 4-1 them. I think that series could go 7, but I might have the Lakers.
Nigga said, should the Texans be concerned they overpaid for Watson?
No. The Texans should be concerned that you traded DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson.
What is you talking about? But
that's what you should be concerned about.
Miami is just a all-around team, man. I don't know, man.
Look at the show about to be 0-6 this year. Watch.
But game 4 don't come on till tomorrow, right?
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, that's the little But game 4 don't come on till tomorrow, cause nobody wanted to compete with Monday Night Football. So
who wants to compete with the opening of the Las Vegas Raiders?
Right.
And they kicked the Saints' ass. But the Heat, I just think they have a shot. Well, I think they could be in a game 7 or game 6 with the Lakers. I see that. And I don't think the Celtics could win 2 more games. I don't think the Celtics can win 2 more games. I've been saying it all playoffs. That's why I won't pick them.
That shit is so annoying, bro. They not doing nothing. They not doing nothing. But throwing the ball up to Bam Adebayo every play. I'm sitting here like, bro. Y'all don't see the nigga cutting down the middle?
I mean, wouldn't you?
And Dragic is killing them.
Wouldn't you know?
If that's what's exploited.
And that's why I think they could go 7. I'm glad you mentioned them. If Dragic could play like that against the Lakers, I think they could go 7 and lose. Or 6 and lose. But I don't think they win 1 game. I definitely think they could win 2 games against the Lakers, bro. And that bubble.
My finals prediction yet?
I know, but I'm just when I said that, you was like, damn. I was like, I give them a shot. I think they can have a shot to win, but don't win. You know what I'm saying? I think they pose more of competition to the Lakers in the East than any other team.
I'm just waiting for them to close it out so I can put that clip up. I found it, yo.
Oh, you got it?
I sent it to you. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Text? Yeah. I found it, y'all. Episode 76. Go check it out.
I looked at you like, the Heat? I ain't mad. I said I ain't mad at you though, right? But I'm like, why you say that?
And I went on like, I ain't saying they gonna make the bottom. But I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that I don't know.
Word, but yeah, man. Let's see what happens there. I don't really got nothing else to say about it. I like the way Miami looking. Tonight is the Western Conference.
Okay, I'll get to it.
I think we could get to the Western Conference Finals.
That was a good ass game, too.
That's the game that I told you that Denver could win the game, but if AD sniffs it, and he sniffed it.
He did more than sniff it.
And he went for that 3.
Yo, bro, you know what's crazy?
Game 1 was nasty for them.
I'm watching with Cottrell, right? Cottrell like, Denver better win this game. And I'm like, yeah, they win this game, the series goes 7. Cottrell looked at me, he's like, this game 2. I'm like, yeah, but this is a game they need to win. Like, you come, like, if you're looking at it like home, right? You're still coming for the split in 2 games, right? So you want this game, but you need it also because you're actually in it. Bro.
You want to fuck with AD's mental because he scored the final 13 points.
Exactly.
And for him to lose that, it would be like, damn.
Damn, maybe I need to get it to Braun. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. He never been in this position. Bro, when Jamal Murray blocked the shot and couldn't save it, I turned to Cottrell and I said, this game is over. They was up 1.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if it's a 3 or layup or 2. I don't know. This game is over.
I'm perked up in the bed, trying to keep my eyes up. I'm like,
Cottrell looked at me because it was 2 seconds. You know, Cottrell watched playoffs. Cottrell like, that's too much time. I said, this game is over because they ain't had no timeouts.
Yeah.
This game is over. Bro, they put Plumlee in, and I seen Plumlee on AD. I said, he gonna hit a jump shot.
Then he left AD and went to LeBron. I'm like, what you doing, bro?
Bro.
Jokic had to try to turn around and jump up, and he could barely jump.
Brother, what is he thinking? When I see AD as a basketball player, like, boom. And I see him dash
first option is LeBron. But you not seeing LeBron move or nothing while Rondo looking at him. You gotta think AD.
But I'm more worried about AD jump shot than LeBron.
Yeah, he just hit a step back 3.
I'm telling everybody, yo, stay on your man. Stay on your man. That's what everybody should be saying. Don't switch. Don't switch. I don't know if Gary Harris is on the court. Anybody, but the best defender is supposed to turn them. Don't switch. They brought Mason Plumlee in a game. I don't know what fucking Coach Malone is doing, but they should be screaming, don't switch. When he dashes up, you supposed to be on him. Hands up. This nigga stomped on Braun. What you thought? Braun was going to cut? Even if he cut, he got to stay on the nigga. Come up around Braun. You ain't surveyed the floor?
Yeah.
What you think, a pick coming? Stay on him as tight as he can. So if LeBron is coming to set a pick, they might call a moving pick.
Yeah, or some type of foul where y'all got to set up again. And now
you had a foul to give.
Mm-hmm.
Mason Plumlee blew that game. He did. And that might have that lost him the series. It ain't no Mike.
Yeah,
it ain't no Mike.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
4 now.
It's over. 5, 4, 5.
Because this game is going to be different.
It's over.
Because LeBron didn't have a good game in game 2.
Now, this clip could either come back and make us look dumb, but as the way I know Braun, I've been watching him for 17 fucking years.
Yeah, not coming back to win this series. I mean, I'm not going to put that on my man, you know what I'm saying? But
nah, you're not putting that on him. It's off of...
It's just something off of a resume that...
Exactly.
Is just too real, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, my son Papa.
For them to win this series, this is what has to happen. They have to win the next 3 games. So for them to win this series, not to be in the game 7, to win this series, they have to win game 3, game 4. Game 5 is the most important game of a series when it's 2-2. Because you're either going to have 1 game to win after this, or you're going to have to win both.
Yeah.
They are not beating LeBron back-to-back if he's up 3-2.
To go to a final.
So I'm just going through this whole series right now. They have to win Game 3, Game 4, and Game 5. And better play their best game in Game 6 because you don't want to be in Game 7 against Brown.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to lose that game. It changes the whole dynamic of the series. When it's 1-1 and you playing Game 3 today, you lose tonight, it doesn't really hurt you. You're down 2-1.
Yeah, it's still even, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can't let yourself go down like that against Brown.
You gotta these next three, oh my God. They better turn it to the way they did Utah right now. Don't wait till you're down 3-1. Because like I told my LA Laker fans, the real ones I know, I told them, they've been down 3-1 in every series. They go down 3-1 against LeBron, they dead meat. Pause. They finished. It's blood in the water. Jaws is out.
Finals coming up, man.
So the Lakers is in the finals unless AD blows ACL and LeBron hamstrings just get crazy. That's the only way I see the Nuggets winning now.
Yeah, they just too big for the Nuggets because the White wilding on Jokic. You know? He just giving him elbows down there, blocking his shot.
Still supposed to win that game.
Yeah.
They're still supposed to win that game.
So let's hope to see Miami Heat and the LA Lakers in the finals. But
so I say that to say this: you can watch that series if you want. Just like you have nothing else to do at night, you can watch that, or you can watch the WNBA. I'll prefer you watch the WNBA because this series is over, and just pay attention to what's going on with Miami and the Celtics. It's 2-1, and
we getting into the NFL.
Miami is definitely winning the next game.
They better.
They winning the next game.
They better.
You want to bet on it?
Week 2, I think we both had the same record, or I think we both went 12-4 or some shit like that. Let me see.
Nah, I have one more win than you.
You lost Cincinnati. We both lost Atlanta. We both lost Minnesota. That's 3. And you picked New Orleans. That's 4. 16 games, 12-4. I lost the Atlanta one, the Jacksonville one, the Minnesota one, and the Chargers one. So 12-4, both of us. You had 9 last week, I had 10 last week, so that's... Yeah, you won. Alright, so let's get into these picks and then get up out of here, because I'm about to take my ass to sleep.
Night. Alright, let me get the games for this week.
That Cleveland and Cincinnati game was good, though.
We lied.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good game, but you
what?
cannot have your rookie quarterback throwing 60-plus times in the game. He threw 61 passes, bro, to get 300 yards? Huh?
Tried like 400. Like on my son, Josh Allen.
Yeah, that was a good game, though.
Okay. Dolphins and Jaguars Thursday night.
Come on, Jags. I picked y'all last week. I better win this game. I'm going with Jacksonville.
You going with Jacksonville?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Jacksonville.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is still playing, so I'm going to go with the Jaguars.
Why are you not playing Tua yet, man?
I don't know. They want to go 0-6 first. Next game is 49ers and Giants. Rest in peace, Saquon Barkley, ACL.
I told you. I tell you, son. Yeah, they violated my man.
Did you see it though?
Yeah. I ain't like that shit though. I'm like, damn, why you got hurt? But it was good to have that team is so trash around. He like, I gotta make this yard for us.
It's not hard. Relax.
Sit down.
Nigga.
Get 100 yards in the first 2 quarters and sit down, nigga. Fuck it. But keep your head up, man. My son erased all his pictures off Instagram and left his Kobe Bryant picture up. So we know what that means.
He put no one up.
Mama mentality. Let's get back to work. And next year, y'all go pick up some receivers and some old linemen, man. So Giants season is over. So of course they losing. Who they playing?
The Niners, B.
Well,
the
Niners just lost Bosa. They just lost Bosa. Mostert got hurt. Garoppolo got hurt.
Kettle hurt.
A lot of people got hurt this week. I'm gonna go.
Hurt. After he ran that 80-yarder on y'all first place, he says, "I told you he was about to get crazy. He was about to get crazy on the Jets. He'd have had like 300 some yards. The Lord said,
This is crazy.
The Lord said,
He I'm gonna go with the Giants on this one.
Hurt him now, because he's about to break record.
I'm gonna go with the Giants on this one.
You going with the Giants?
Yeah. I'm gonna have Daniel Jones going crazy.
Yo, bro. I'd rather get blown out than lose the way I did the past 2 weeks.
Y'all competing.
It's at the 10, bro. Like, throw it towards the touchdown. If you throw an interception, so what?
Yeah.
Why are you throwing it short? There's 5 seconds left.
You gotta use Ingram more. He healthy this year. You gotta use him more. But I'm gonna go with the Giants for an upset with this.
You going with the Giants?
Yeah. I don't think Garoppolo gonna play this week.
You think so? He really hurt?
Yeah. They had that Nate Mullins kid playing.
Oh, yeah, they did.
I don't know if they're going to have him play this week.
I'm going to pick the Giants.
Yeah,
That's the game we have.
Christian McCaffrey got hurt too, man. Yeah, what's the next game?
Washington against the Browns. Oh, there they go right there.
It's going to be a good game, but I can't pick Cleveland 2 times in a row. I'm going to go with the Washington.
I'm going with the Browns. Let's go. Yeah. I got to get that out. Here you go. Bengals and Eagles.
Somebody got to win this game. They both 0-2. The Eagles is trash, bro. I'm going with Cincinnati. Joe Burrow going to get his win. And maybe Jalen Hurts comes in this week. Who knows?
You really want that to happen?
Carson Wentz is trash, bro.
Yeah, I've been said it.
He remind me of Jameis
He ain't
Winston.
winning the Super Bowl. Why they kept him? I got the Bengals because I need Joe Burrow. I need my boy to win his first game. So I'm going.
Yeah, I can't have. I hate the Bengals, but I can't have him on an 0-16 team his first year.
Nah, he's fired. Y'all not gonna start making memes about my son.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback.
Be nice. Fuck out of here. You're not doing
Just
that.
need his playmakers to do a little more.
Yeah, it ain't even him. He
dropping the pass. Trying to do his thing because running comes natural to him. So when he's out the pocket, he's good.
My son
he don't got. I mean, his shit is not bullets, but he accurate. Yeah, he accurate. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't throw no end toes, and he threw 61 passes, and he ain't throw no end toes. Okay, that's great.
Next game, this is a game of the week contender right here. You got the Las Vegas Raiders against the New England Patriots at Foxborough. Raiders take their first loss or what?
I love the way Cam looking right now. I'm going with New England.
That was a good game last week.
Yeah, you go with your strength, and they went with Cam to run it in, and it didn't happen. But that was a great game. Seattle and New England always have good football games.
Have you watched the Raiders?
Yeah, I watched the game last night.
Yeah, actually,
it's pretty good last night.
Very good.
That running back is nice. Jacobs.
I told you, Jacobs. And
Who the fuck is their wide receivers? But
they got
Shea Jones.
They got the rookie Riggs, but they got the tight end.
That tight end, yeah, he on my team. He good.
He went crazy yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, he good.
He didn't even check his numbers. I know he went crazy because they won.
I was surprised they won, but new home, you know what I mean? That stadium hard too. Their whole field slides out. So they could feed it, son. That shit hard.
You picked the Patriots?
They calling it the Black Star.
You picked the Patriots?
Yeah, I'm going with Cam.
I like how Derek Carr's playing this year. I think this is his comeback year.
Numbers and all that.
Yeah, I'm going with the Raiders. We can't remember Derek Carr was hurt. He did get hurt.
Yeah.
So this could be the year where
that could be 3-0.
3-0
start.
They can run the ball. Their defense is alright.
And John Gruden is a good coach, man. He's a great coach.
So I got the Raiders, man. I'm picking the Raiders. Shout out to Eric, man. Shout out my boy Simi. Shout out to D-Dog, the only Raider fans I know.
Word up. That nigga been a Raiders fan forever.
My whole life, bro.
I was like, this nigga like the Raiders?
It's his team. Next game is Bears at Falcons.
I'm gonna go with Chicago. I like Chicago. They got a lot of playmakers.
Falcons is 0-2.
The Falcons is fucking burgers, bro. Like, do they know how to blow leads? Like, that's what they do. I don't get that.
To be honest,
just run the fucking football sometimes, bro.
You seen that touchdown Julio Jones dropped?
Of course I did, because he's on my fucking football team, and this nigga not doing anything this year. But
I got the Bears.
I got DeAndre Hopkins, Walker Allen, so it don't matter.
I got the Bears.
I got the Bears too. Top Bears.
I got the Bears.
I like the way
Their
they look at this
defense.
year.
Their defense.
Mitchell Trubisky trying to keep his job.
He's definitely.
Y'all not putting Nick Foles in front of me.
He's definitely trying to keep his job, and when there's a quarterback trying to keep his job, he is not trying to fuck up. It's different when you're looking at your second string and you know they ain't putting him in unless I get hurt. It's different when you look over there and your second string has his helmet on.
Yeah, they feeding to put him in. Nah, nigga. Just because he got a Super Bowl. Fuck out of here. This my team.
Nigga, he ain't even throwing passes. He
over there gonna take the Bears to the Super Bowl this year. Mitchell Trubisky. Nah, this nigga gotta take my job.
He's gonna take your job, boy. You better stay healthy and don't throw no interceptions.
That's a Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, he had a nice one. Next game is a great game. Still 1 o'clock. LA Rams versus the Griselda Bills.
This LA Rams defense is different. I'm going with LA.
You gonna pick the Rams?
Yeah. Buffalo looking good this year.
Griselda looking real good. I told you. See
that Singletary
out
kid
there
is
running
crazy.
motherfuckers over and shit.
Yeah. Oh. That shit was bad funny.
He trucked like 3 of them.
I
was like,
that Singletary kid is good, and their wide receiver Josh Brown, he's pretty decent. So John Brown, whatever.
Diggs isn't even really doing that right now.
I mean, he had a good game this week, but he'll get there.
You got the Rams.
Yeah, I like their defense, man. Their defense is crazy.
It's in Griselda though.
I feel you.
You think niggas going up to and winning?
Yeah, I got that.
Oh man.
You got Buffalo?
I don't know. I got Buffalo, B.
What's up?
I fuck with the Bills.
Man.
I like what the Rams are doing though. Jalen Ramsey and shit out there, but Josh Allen is really good.
Yeah, he good. He a good quarterback.
He good. Next game. Damn, bro. Texas versus Steelers. Still 1 o'clock. I got Pittsburgh too. Pittsburgh looking good.
I'm mad that they got my son Deshaun Watson looking like
He going through the gauntlet right now.
Yeah.
And I don't think he gonna make the playoffs this year off it.
Hell no. He had to pace.
Because it's
Patrick Mahomes week 1, he had to pace. Lamar Jackson week 2, and then he got to face Ben Roethlisberger. God damn. Like, I want to give him a break. Can't he play the Jets?
We need to play the Jets.
He needs to play the Jets and the Giants and the Bengals.
Jets, the Bengals, and Dolphins back to back.
Word up. Because the Jets might be the worst goddamn football team in the league.
I told you they are the worst football team.
You told me that last week. I was like...
Yeah, they horrible. First play, I was like, I told you. This nigga hurt himself because y'all let him run too long. How amazing is that? Next game. It's a lot of good games this week. Titans versus Vikings. Or potential good games.
The Vikings don't looking like I thought they were going to this year. I'm going to go with Tennessee.
They lost to the Colts, bro.
I said Ryan Tannehill was trash, right?
Yeah.
And he wild out.
We heard you. You see, I said Tennessee. You talking about Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill? This nigga look different to me. That boy is good.
I got them.
I think I got them winning this division.
The NFC South? That's what it's looking like.
The Vikings is 0-2.
Yeah, they're not looking good this year.
I have the Titans winning this game.
Kirk Cousins still their quarterback?
Yes, sir. You gotta make that quarterback black.
That's nasty.
If you're trying to win right now, if you are trying to win in the NFL right now,
you need a black quarterback.
You need a black quarterback or a white quarterback like Josh Allen.
Word.
Joe Burrow, see? Shit like that. Baker Mayfield, even.
Yeah.
Nah. Next game, trash game of the week. Panthers versus Chargers. Christian McCaffrey is out.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers. I hope the black coach can get a win and go 2-1 right now because I don't
Put
like
the black quarterback back in.
No. Do not put the black quarterback in. Keep the same sunshine-looking kid from the remember the Titans that you had in last week that almost beat Patrick Mahomes? Yeah, keep him in the game.
He was looking pretty decent too, yeah.
Keep him in the game. He looked like a quarterback.
That dumbass.
You know who don't look like a quarterback?
The fucking...
You know who don't look like a quarterback? Dame Jones. I want to punch him in his nose.
He's going to have a good game this week.
He better. I'll pick the team. Next game, another trash game of the week. Contender. Jets versus Colts. 4 o'clock game. Second 4 o'clock game.
Indianapolis.
Y'all playing at 4 o'clock. Oh my God. I got the Colts. Why the fuck are y'all playing at 4 o'clock? Right. That's going to put everybody in New York to sleep. It's going to be a boring Sunday. Just because of that game. Next game is another game of the week. Contender. Cowboys versus Seahawks.
Cowboys got lucky this shit. Cowboys versus Seahawks.
They did the same shit the Patriots did to them in the Super Bowl.
You saw that squib kick? That shit was crazy. Niggas, the Falcons niggas was like, wow, dizzy off that shit. Like, no.
Do they know if they touch it before that, it's a penalty? Did they know that? They ain't know that?
I don't know. I got Seattle.
I'm firing the special teams coach. How about that? This is why I better not own shit. You weren't ready? You're fired. You're fired. Get out of here. Who you got? The Seahawks?
Yeah,
I got the Seahawks. Shout out to DK Metcalf, man.
Metcalf, Russell Wilson. That team is
that was fake of travel too.
And that's why when we first made our Super Bowl predictions, that was the first team out of the NFC to come out my mouth instead of the Buccaneers, because Russell Wilson, he gotta be the best quarterback in the league right now. If not,
you seen him last week?
See him every
bro. First of all, Greg Olsen need to go through laps because you got me my first and only interception on the year because you got butterfingers. That's the shit I hate as a quarterback.
Yeah.
That shouldn't go on me. That should be a tip pass for, you know what I'm saying?
Touchdowns, eh?
Huh?
He do 5 touchdowns.
He do 5 touchdowns to 5 different people.
Beast,
He threw one to Chris Carlson at the end of the game that helped me out in the fantasy league. So
that one to Metcalf was crazy.
Yeah, that helped me also.
That boy Metcalf is a beast.
But you understand what I'm saying? That should be it was off his hands. Why that's my interception? My interceptions will only count if somebody catches my shit.
That should be a deflected
pass. Like give him the interception, yes, but don't put it on me. Mm-hmm. I remember Eli had 5 interceptions one game off of his receiver's hands. That's not fair, bro.
That wasn't my fault.
That's not fair, bro, because then the paper's like, Eli threw 5 interceptions. No, he didn't. He didn't. He threw perfect passes that they didn't catch.
His receivers dropped balls.
Jesus Christ. I don't like that.
Hold on to the ball, guy.
I don't like that. Being a quarterback as I am, I don't like that. And we in 2020, y'all got to change that shit. Because Russell Wilson shouldn't have an interception. Imagine he don't throw an interception for the next 3-4 games. And it's like he got...
Yeah, he fucking his pass.
Yeah, it's like he got 19 touchdowns in 5 games and 1 interception. Nah, I'm always looking at that.
Then you go back and look at that one and be like, damn, that wasn't his fault.
It was... You seen that shit?
Yeah.
Big ass hands for nothing.
Old ass nigga.
Get out of here.
Old ass nigga.
So I got the Seahawks, of course. I'm not picking the Cowboys. Next game, It's one of them Madden games. Lions versus Cardinals. They in the playoffs this year, and they gonna be a problem. Gonna be a problem.
Boy, Kyler Murray. I'm glad I was talking about him last year.
Told you.
Yeah, I'm glad I was talking about him last year because I just love short quarterbacks just because I'm short. And
he fake a
I always put that on me like I was too short to try to go into any professional leagues. I could have been in the MLB right now. But I love
hard to pitch to.
Yeah, he's just too. I forgot who said it. I think
very elusive.
I forgot who said it. It was on ESPN. Saying he reminded me of somebody, Michael Vick, but he could throw the ball. I was like, yeah, he could because he's a righty.
He doesn't. That boy is dangerous. He doesn't. He definitely reminds me of Mike Vick.
The elusiveness, the speed, the way he goes about it.
He definitely reminds me of the person I wanted to play with. And I looked at it like, because I'm right-handed. So I see that, I'm like, yo, that's Mike, but he's short.
He reminds me of Russ.
I just said that. He had fake Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
But he reminds me of Mike, because he's just so goddamn fast.
And he know how to use it. He know how to use it.
When you're a football player, you watch a football player run at full speed and make somebody miss, and when they reaching and he do this, and know where he's stepping, and it don't change his pace, boy, you got a football player. Bro. That's a football player, bro.
And then you give him
and to think, he got drafted in baseball.
Yeah. He was good in baseball.
He was great at baseball.
He's just better in football.
It's the footwork.
It's fun. I don't want to just stand around in baseball. I love baseball, but football is fun. And he got so much weapons around him, bro. Like, the defense is stupid.
He got nothing but weapons.
He's just using DeAndre Hopkins every play. Like,
he got old weapons, veteran weapons, and DeAndre Hopkins. Then he got rookie weapons, and
he still ain't use Larry Fitzgerald how he wants to. That's for playoff games.
Yeah, he say this ain't your Matt Linus Cardinals.
Yeah, so if y'all don't know about Arizona,
this ain't your Kurt.
Shit, this ain't even your Kurt Warner.
This ain't your Kurt Warner Cardinals.
Word. This ain't your Emmitt Smith.
This ain't your.
Nah, this is gonna be a good football team for the next 3-4 years.
This ain't the McCombs, any of the McCombs. What's their name? McCombs.
So that's the NFC West, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, they're gonna have two teams in the playoffs.
That division is scary.
The Cardinals is gonna kick the Lions' ass. That's what we're saying. It's gonna be like 42-17 or some shit. Maybe.
Nah, Detroit will score
17.
You know my son Matt Stafford don't play that.
You gonna throw 60 times, so they're gonna score like 24. I think Golden Day is finally playing this week. God damn. Next game is Buccaneers versus Broncos.
Tampa Bay at Denver.
Tom Brady, Buccaneers.
I'll go with Tampa Bay.
I got Tom Brady.
They need to play. Let him Fournette play.
They better.
He went crazy.
Packers versus Saints. The Saints is ass, and the best player on that offense is Michael Thomas.
And he's out.
It's not Drew Brees who's nice. It's not Drew Brees.
Who they playing?
Drew Brees is not the reason why they broke the record last year. It's Michael Thomas.
Who they playing?
The Packers. Who's going? Aaron Rodgers then took steroids this year.
Nah, say he just got a good football team.
He took steroids this year, and it's 2012 again.
Yeah, I like Green Bay in that one.
Because, I don't know, maybe he was doing yoga or some shit. But this looked like old A-Rod.
It seems like this the only nigga that was helped out during quarantine. Everybody got fucked up relationships during quarantine.
And he's just out here wild. They averaging 42 points.
Devontae Adams is a beast, bro.
He got hurt.
He got hurt?
Yeah, but he might still play.
But
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones is a beast, bro. That's what I meant. He just got the weapons that he always needed around him.
Aaron Jones. Well,
I'm scared of that team because I don't want to see him in the Super Bowl again.
Monday night. So you got the Packers, right?
We fucked up if they beat the Packers and the Steelers this year.
I don't have the Packers getting past the Seahawks or the Cardinals. So I don't even see them beating the Cowboys.
This Monday night?
This Monday night game.
I'm not picking.
And Ravens.
I don't pick the Chiefs a lot. I never pick the Ravens because that's my mortal enemy right there. I don't know, bro. I'm going to go with Kansas City. I could see them losing this game by a lot, though. Baltimore defense is better than this.
I got Baltimore.
Their running game is immaculate.
I got Baltimore. And this is what I was going to talk to you about before, right? And I said I was going to save it. I actually need my boys to lose this game. I need the Chiefs to lose this game. Like I said, for the past 3 years, I'm a new Chiefs fan. I always like Kansas City because Priest Holmes and Dante Hall and all that. Never despise and Tony. You know what I'm saying? But my boy's over there now, so I'm there just like they do with Bron. But
Brownie.
They look.
My nigga Lil Brownie caught smoking the chronic on the gram, but it's alright. Little chronic.
They had me nervous last week. And I ain't like that. They should
that was
not
a nice grinded out game.
have been where they was at with the Chargers. And I know it's football and it's like any, team guy with it. Nah, fuck that.
That's just one of those divisional teams that know how to get to him on the defensive end.
I ain't like it. I ain't like it. It bothered me a lot. And I feel like it's not just him. I'm looking at Kelsey, bro. He not running them routes the way, you know what I'm saying? He's not. Remember he used to power out? I see they was kind of like, there's no training camp, and you looking at the Chargers like we're supposed to win this game.
I understand what you mean.
So if you're looking at the Ravens like, yeah, it's the game, I want them to lose so they can feel that and get hungry again. Like, they the champs. They done won, the past, I think it's like 12, 11 games or some 10 games or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I need them to lose. They got to remember how that shit feel. I don't need them going 8-0 or 5-0. And nah, they got to lose early. Take that punch on the chin on Monday night for the Ravens in Baltimore. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens, which of course if my boys win. But I think I'm gonna get Nash this week, so I'm gonna take that chance and bet on Lamar. They actually out here bugging 33 points.
I like Lamar Jackson.
And Kansas City has been struggling to score. And Baltimore is a better defense than any team they've played so far. They played the Texans and the Chargers. And Baltimore defense is better. So I feel like they're going to have more pressure on them. The lights is on. The stadium might not be filled, but it's Monday Night Football.
Yeah. Gotta show up.
They ain't get to play them in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So.
With that being said, we about to get up out of here. You got anything you want to give them?
Yeah, man, just as I always say, be safe out here in these streets and everywhere you at in this world and whatever walks of life you're taking. Just be safe and, respect your elders.
So for Thedoncoreanddricanhippie.